4:04 p.m. 4/9/2017. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I've got to tell you this. Some of you already know it. But I reported someone to the FBI yesterday. I actually sent in 2 reports because I ran out of character space and they only allowed me 3,000, so I had to go back with supporting evidence. And the reason I did that is because of the little preschool in Sedalia, Missouri, 65301, called Imagination Station. And someone very, 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 very close to that preschool is a known deviant. Alright. I got a portion of the letter written about this person up here on the screen. And it's not like Sedalia didn't know. And because she had been in the system for a number of years, there's no way that they couldn't have known. And I wasn't trying to block that out. It's just that this will only go in straight lines, and the paper wasn't, I guess, laying straight. Okay, but I couldn't read that part. Okay, this was about the pastor that was molested. And I don't know if he had a drinking problem then or not, but later on I learned that he had been arrested for a DWI or a DUI or one of those ones for driving on the wrong side of the road or highway or whatever it was. And he's also the one, I believe, now maybe there's more Smiths than him up there that are pastors or whatever you want to call them. But he was the one that made news, national news, for refusing to wear his surveillance ankle cuff, whatever you call them, because it interfered with religion. Well, the person that wrote this letter also had an objection about religion, and she told the court that it was against her religion to work. So, when she taught school up there, I don't know what you would call that if you don't call it work. But I mean, I guess it's just one of those airhead things that only us airheads can understand or can hear. Yeah, it's on a frequency only us airheads can hear. So anyway, the preacher, after that happened, it took a few days, and she mentions that, okay? Told me that she had climbed up on his lap one day when we were visiting his family, and immediately, I'll show you where that's not scratched out, but my line went straight with my tool, but the line of text wasn't straight. Anyway, visiting with his family, and immediately reached behind her and began exploring his genital area with her hand. It shocked him so much that he set her down, and it took him a couple of days before he could even tell me about it. Right at that same time, my minister told me that he had noticed her manipulating herself, even lying prone on the floor and masturbating with great concentration, oblivious to anything going on around her. I don't like this part. Because of her severe lack of a normal relationship with men, she was continually drawn to them. She would stand beside a young father holding his child, or try to get some affectionate attention from any of the men we regarded as friends. It was evident to just about everyone, I really don't like this part, that her little girl's soul was starving for that kind of attention. I don't think little girls at all crave sexual attention. I think little kids are innocent up until a point. They don't get that kind of thing on their mind by theirself. That kind of thing is put on their mind by someone older. They don't come up with these things on their own. They are put there for them. And they're not just saying, hey, I would like that on my mind. Someone puts that in their head. Okay? So that's that part. Now, Sedalia, why knowing this information? Because it passed through a number of hands in the judiciary there. Why is that person so very close to that preschool? Did she sign something and say, I swear on my life and my child's life that if I ever did that kind of thing, that you could take my house that I worked so hard on to bring it up out of the horrible condition it was seen in? Or that it was bought in? Did she sign some kind of contract with you that says, I promise I would never try to molest little kids or anyone else for that matter? Because this wasn't all of the letter. This is a very small part of a 6 or 7 page letter. And for some reason, when I got this letter in the files from the state in 97, there was a page missing. I believe it was page number 6. And I'd like to know why page number 6 never made it to state. What was so horrifying on page 6 that it's being kept out? Like, we're just Pettis County and we know you're the state, but we're going to withhold this piece of evidence from out of this letter, and you're not going to see it. You can't have it. We know you as the state are much, much bigger and more powerful than us at Pettis County level, so what we're going to do here is withhold a piece of evidence. I'd really love to understand that, too. Because none of this is adding up. None of this. Your little person is a potential threat. Why isn't she being treated like any other potential threat? There's no registry for females that make up lies about men yet. That doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Thanks for watching.